What is the big story today? Oh, the big story somehow has popped up again where it's become a big story, and it was something we talked about several weeks ago, courtesy of Keith Pompey, the Inquirer, who reported the same story that's going around today, that Ben Simmons was not going to report to camp, and they no longer wanted to play for the Sixers. Somehow that's been warmed up in a microwave by Woj, who has put it out nationally, and now people are reacting like it's brand new news. Well, whatever it is, it's talkable. And when news regurgitates like this, all it does is make me angry. Like, I was angry at the time that it happened, and now I'm even more angry that it surfaces today, that the gall of this nonsense that this kid, this 25-year-old kid, is pulling on the city. It makes me blanch, frankly. And I told you from the jump what my stand on this was. Do not make a deal. Do not make a rush deal because they're trying to put this pressure on to make you look bad somehow, that he's not going to come to camp and embarrass you. Laugh at it. I'm laughing at it right now. I'm Darren Moore. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, you can do what you want to do. But we're not going to make the deal. And I'm going to have you dry out like tobacco in the Cuban sun. And then I'll make my deal. And I won't make my deal. And it may take me a couple months. You might be in January wanting to play basketball. And I got the power to keep you from playing basketball because I'm waiting for somebody to get desperate enough to hire your lane in the false hopes that you could somehow resuscitate their franchise. And that guy's going to be there. It might not be there till January, so wilt like tobacco in the meantime. Now, you might think that that's a macho thing. It's not. It's not a macho thing. It's not cutting off my nose to spite my face. It happens to be the proper strategy for you to get the best deal, because the best deal right now is John Wall, and I ain't taking John Wall. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to let him dry. I'm going to wait for a team to look at their team and say, we need help. We're not good enough to do anything. And Ben Simmons might be the guy to resuscitate our franchise. Until I get that reaction, you sitting in L.A. And I'm seriously, I mean that. And then there are all these enablers that are coming out of the woodwork. And I'm going to call them out by name. There's a difference between proper journalism, which I see the death of with this social media crap, and all these people around on social media reporting nonsense, trying to curry favor with high-powered agencies in the hopes that they'll get some information about LeBron James. Like this guy here. His name is Fagan. Harrison Fagan. He claims to be the Lakers beat writer and editor-in-chief for Lakers as SB Nation. Now, I don't even know what that means. He covers the Lakers, and what does he got to be pro-Laker, which means he's got to be pro-LeBron. To be pro-LeBron, you got to be pro-Rich Paul and Clutch Sports Agency. So he puts this out today. The Sixers, hey, Ben, sorry about blaming our second-round loss almost solely on you and dangling you in trades all offseason while constantly leaking that every team thinks you suck too much to give up anything of value for. Anyway, want to report to camp? A total kiss-up effort to the Clutch Agency Group. Like Ben Simmons has done nothing wrong. There are idiots like that that'll put out this propaganda. There's another guy, Jason Dumas, whoever he is. Another SB Nation guy, Tyrone? Who's this dude?
I don't know.
Let me see what he is. Cron 4 News, NBA reporter, Bleacher Report, San Francisco, California. Whoever the hell this guy is. Listen to this one. Now, he's in San Francisco. Ben is well aware of how the majority Sixer fans feel about him. There are several organized groups planning to go boo him in Camden the day camp opens, and he wants no parts of that. Where on God's green earth did you ever hear that? Did you go to bed thinking that you could put some stupid-ass narrative on social media and have the nation believe it? We live in this city. We have never heard one inkling of that.
Not because he made it up.
All right, well, I'm sick of everything. These freaking water carriers, the freaking camp, Ben Simmons himself. I've had it.
Well, good. I'm glad you've had it.
Die out there. It's the only alternative they have. You are not creating a narrative for this franchise to make a bad deal. Bleep you. Here's how you get in. 610-632. I don't know. It's nauseating now. He's holding up the whole NBA nation. People believe in his crap when the thing comes down to that guy was too much of a coward to play for his team in the playoffs and still won't take a freaking shot in the NBA. And it's our fault. I'm done with it. 610-632-0975. Back after this.